it's been 6 years, if you can believe that, since an elite U.S. Navy SEAL squad took out the al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. So how far have we come since then in that fight against terror? Let's bring in the best-selling author of The Killing School, former Navy SEAL himself, Brandon Webb, who was deployed to Afghanistan soon after 9/11, and he joins us now with his thoughts. Brandon, good to see you this morning.
Good morning.
It's hard to believe it's been 6 years. And you talk about being deployed to Afghanistan. Your son was born shortly after you were deployed to Afghanistan. He's only known this war on terror. Are we winning this?
You know, I think we've come a long way since 9/11, but part of the strategy I think that's missing is, look, the United States Special Operations Command has become really effective at killing terrorists around the globe. Like, doesn't matter where you hide, how long it takes us, which in bin Laden's case took us 10 years to find and kill him. But SOCOM has proven that they'll get you no matter how long it takes. But part of the strategy I think is missing is looking at the social, political, and economic environments that are producing the terrorists of tomorrow. We really have to invest into programs. You know, we gave Pakistan, I think, $1.7 billion in annual aid, and how much of that goes towards promoting democracy and those types of programs that are going to prevent, you know, a young person from getting poisoned into thinking that it's okay to strap on a suicide vest and blow up innocent people.
Well, that's a great point. I mean, this idea that we can take out bin Laden, but it's a hydra. You can chop off one head, but these other leaders are going to pop up, and until you change that environment, it's not going to change.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we look at Turkey, for example, right now. We can stand there and support Erdogan. We can pump money into Turkey, and yet they go behind their back, and they're sending support to ISIS.
Yeah, and it's clear, you know, you look at, you know, the Obama administration in hindsight has really done a lot to further destabilize the Middle East and North Africa. And I just point to Libya for an example, what's happened there. Syria, Iraq is a complete mess. And so I think, you know, Trump has his work cut out for him, but it's clear that we need to do something different. I think the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
He mentioned as one of his 100-day success stories was drafting the plan to defeat ISIS. Have you had a chance to look over that? What are your thoughts about his plan to take down ISIS?
You know, I haven't dug into that particularly, but as far as you know, defeating ISIS, it's bigger than that. It's the ideology. I mean, we still haven't defeated al-Qaeda. You look at that raid in February that we launched in Yemen to go after al-Rimi and the two regional al-Qaeda Arabian Peninsula leaders. I mean, al-Qaeda is still alive and well, so it's really this broader ideology. I mean, ISIS it's easy to wrap your head around and focus on that, but it's this radical ideology that's much bigger and being spread in the media and on the internet, and so that's another avenue. You know, how do we counter this ideology and the spread of it through media and through the internet, and at the same time protect the civil liberties we enjoy.
So you don't have 5-year-olds being brainwashed by that ideology. I'll get you out of here on this question, which is there are reports over the past few weeks that the same peer group that you served with that went after and took down Osama bin Laden are actively training to go after Kim Jong-un. Anything you know about that you could share with us? Anything you want to
If I didn't know, I sure as heck couldn't share anything on the news. But I think the truth is, like I said earlier, this U.S. Special Operations Command is producing some of the finest special operations troops this world has ever seen, and every world leader globally knows that the U.S., if they want you, could come in the middle of the night and yank you out of your presidential palace and take you wherever they wish. So I think it's a testament to the training and the situation at the current U.S. Special Operations Command today.
Brandon Webb, great to see you this morning. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.